Today on Monday, February 5th, Cedar Point made a huge change to the fast lane system that's going to interest a lot of people and maybe make some decisions for you on what you want to do on your upcoming trip this coming season. So I'm going to get into that for a moment. If you're new to this channel, thank you for coming for the first time. Usually I have my son Milo sitting here right next to me, but he's not here today, so I wanted to get this information out. So I figure I'd do it just solo today. If you're coming back to this channel, already a subscriber or joined us before, thank you for coming back. And those people that are new, consider going down and subscribing. It helps us out a lot. Give the video a like. Helps against the YouTube algorithm and helps a bunch of people see this video. And if you want to go one step above subscribing, you can go down to the link in the description. There's a channel membership page down there. And that's what these people did. These wonderful people right here, they joined the channel membership page. There's one of 2 tiers that you can join. And they get things like exclusive videos, exclusive pictures, shout outs every single video. And the studio partners tier, the higher tier, gets even extra videos sometimes. And they get early content on certain videos. And it helps us out tremendously. So appreciate all our members and all our subscribers so much. So let's get straight into this video and get this information out. Whenever they released for sale everything, they had to give, for the fast lanes, they had to give all the information like what rides are available. So last year, with Top Thrill Dragster gone, first of all, you have 2 different fast lanes. You have Fast Lane and Fast Lane Plus. Fast Lane gets you the majority of the rides. You get all roller coasters except for the 2 kiddie coasters and except for Mine Ride, Iron Dragon, and Wild Mouse, and except for the 4 coasters that are the Fast Lane Plus. But then you get other like flat rides like Skyhawk and Max Air and Antique Cars, stuff like that. And then there's the Fast Lane Plus that gives you everything that the regular Fast Lane gives you, plus 4 coasters. Last year it was Steel Vengeance, Maverick, Millennium Force, and Valraven. This year they kind of, and I say kind of because you'll see what I mean here in a second, they kind of added Top Thrill 2 to that list. Now, the reason I say kind of, and the whole purpose of this video, is because Cedar Fair and Cedar Point is doing something that they've never done before. This is more of like a SeaWorld type thing. They are doing it so if you get a single day fast lane to Cedar Point this year, you only get 1 time getting to go access the fast lane line for Top Thrill 2. Now, the reason I say this is kind of like a SeaWorld thing, because like Busch Gardens Tampa did this for Iron Gwazi, and Busch Gardens Williamsburg did this for Pantheon and stuff like that. So it isn't so, I've never seen them do this for a coaster at Cedar Point before. So this is brand new territory. But anyway, so you only get 1 ride if you just buy a single day fast lane. So you're going to Cedar Point for the day, you go up, purchase your fast lane, you get to ride Millennium Force as much as you want, you get to ride Valraven as much as you want, whatever. But when you walk through that Top Thrill Dragster line, you only get to do that 1 time. Now, season-long fast lane holders get to do unlimited any day that they go, and me and Milo are season-long fast lane holders. So anytime that we go, we'll be able to use our fast lane to get into Top Thrill 2 as many times as we want. So my question was, okay, how are they going to know the difference? You're going to have a line attendant sitting there letting people into line, and they're going to have to say, okay, you have a fast lane, but this is just a day fast lane, so you're a road already. My first thought was that they might do different wristbands for the people that just have them for the day and people that have season-long fast lanes, because that's what they do with the Fast Lane and Fast Lane Plus. So they have 2 different wristbands, and that's how you can tell what rides you can get on. So if you have a Fast Lane Plus wristband, you can go up to Maverick and get on. If you just have a regular Fast Lane wristband, they will turn you away from Maverick, Steel Vengeance, stuff like that. So I started thinking maybe they're going to do that, but that still leaves you with the people with the single use, like single day fast lane, not single use. Big difference. But people with the single day fast lane, that's still going to leave them. They're going to walk up, show their wristband, and say, okay, you get to go through. You have a Fast Lane Plus, but it's only one day, so the line attendant isn't going to remember every single person that walks through the line. So they're going to have some way of actually telling who went through that line. So that brings me to Carowinds. And Carowinds is the park that I'm going to talk about a little bit later, that they're changing their fast lane a lot this year as well. So Carowinds, for Winterfest this past year, they had brand new screens. And whenever you walked in with your fast lane up to a ride like Fury, you had to scan your pass, and it told you if you can go through or not. So Cedar Point used to have these, and they still have them. If you walk up to like Maverick or whatever, a lot of different rides, you'll see like these little boxes, and that's what you used to take your fast lane and scan it. And those have been like broken for the past few years or even longer or whatever. So you haven't had to do that at all. So you just show the people your wristband and then you're good to go. But Carowinds got all new, like big screen. They look like iPads and you scan it. And whenever you went to Carowinds for Winterfest and you had season-long fast lane, they scanned your pass, and then they scanned the fast lane, almost connecting them. So that seems to be the route that Cedar Point's going to do. So my guess is that at Winterfest, or not Winterfest, but Winter Chill Out coming up later this month, Cedar Point is going to announce that they're putting in all new scanners in their fast lanes. And then whenever you have season-long fast lane, they're going to link the season-long fast lane with your pass, and that's going to let the scanner know that you have the season-long fast lane. So when you walk up, they'll all look the same, but whenever you scan it, it'll either be green and say enjoy your ride, or it'll come up red and then you can't ride it. Now the issue, what I heard was going on at Winterfest at Carowinds, is that Fury was kicking a lot of people back, and this happened to multiple people. So you would go up and scan your fast lane and it'll work. And then all of a sudden, just like it'll stop working and flash red, and then you're supposed to go like back to customer service or something like that. So that's obviously a glitch, something that wasn't supposed to happen. So hopefully they have that corrected by the time they implement it. And I'm not sure that they're doing this. It's just the only thing that makes sense to me, and the only thing that would really possibly work if you had these scanners, and then your season-long fast lane go on. Yeah, you're a regular fast lane. You just bought it for the day, so yeah, you can go on. Okay, you try it a second time, try to scan it. Nope, you already scanned it. You're not allowed to ride it. So look for that. And probably Winter Chill Out would be the time that they would release that information. And if you're interested in any information that's coming out of Winter Chill Out, I may not be there, but I know some people that will be there. One of my friends, Ride Op at Cedar Point, she's going to be there, and she told me that she'll funnel me some information about all the stuff that's said. So I'll have a video out immediately anytime any big information comes out at Winter Chill Out, and they always do some kind of announcement at the park. So you're going to want to subscribe so you're the first person to hear any of that news if you're not going to be at Winter Chill Out yourself. That pretty much wraps up the Cedar Point part of it. Now getting into Carowinds. So Carowinds, how I talked about Winterfest, a friend of mine, she was down at Winterfest, and 2 years ago, not this past year, but the winter before, Carowinds announced that they were going to start allowing fast lanes for Winterfest, because places like Kings Island and stuff, you're not allowed to use your fast lanes for Winterfest. They turned the fast lane line into a single rider line. But now Carowinds is saying that they are getting rid of fast lanes for Winterfest. Now I know that's going to hurt a lot of people, because a lot of people that have season-long fast lane or just choose to go down for Winterfest and purchase a fast lane, that gets them on Fury a bunch of times and stuff like that. But according to their site, with them selling the fast lanes, it says that everything good all year except for blah, 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 and Winterfest is listed. So looks like Carowinds is doing away with that fast lane for Winterfest, which is a big shame because that was really popular. So that's it for this video. See you guys next time right here on Beach Cliff Studios.